Well, good morning, guys. You're probably wondering what I'm doing. I'm not painting my tire, but what I have is protection for the rim. So why I'm protecting the rim? Because this nut and stud are both spinning together. So I'm going to have to drill it out. Going through here with a small bit, bigger, and bigger until I eat away the stud. So this can come out, and then I can change the tire, because I do have to change. Actually, this stud belongs to a spacer, a 1 1/4 inch spacer, and I bought new spacers because I knew that this was gone already, and I don't want to use that same spacer in there. So why all the tape? Because these are brand new black TRD Pro rims that I purchased for my 2018 Limited in the midnight black, and they look really awesome. And then I got the BF Goodrich KO2s, and so the idea is that I am, since it's spinning, going to try to get a vice grip somewhere located around here and locked in. And the tape is because I do not want this to spin out of control, which you never know when it's going to happen, and it will damage my brand new rims that I put in here about a month ago or so, because I was away for a couple of weeks, so I couldn't get done. So I'm gonna make this tight around here with the vice grip, and hope that is going to hold it from spinning as I spin out, drill out the bit. It'll be drilling in that direction. So eventually it will stop somewhere. And if not, I'll just put something in here, a breaker bar or any tool, and it is gonna sit right there as I drill this stud off the nut. Being that the stud and the nut are both spinning, there's no way I will be getting it out with a wrench. So this tape, and I dare you to find any other YouTube video that has done the same thing, to tape around and protect your rim before you try to get this stud out. Okay? It's very important to protect your rim. And I have blue tape under. And you might ask, well, why he use blue tape and black tape? Well, blue tape, I have a few layers, 2 layers or 3. And this black tape is not, it's cloth, okay? This is cloth, and it's very durable, very strong. But if I'm afraid that if I put this tape directly on the rim, this glue is not so forgiving. It's going to leave white glue all over my black rim. So being that there's blue tape comes out very easily, very simply. You know, just pull it out. And the black tape is on top of the blue tape. So I won't have a problem there. So right now I'm just gonna wedge it here and see what I can do. And I'll get back to you. Okay? As you can see, I washed it with a 3/4 inch ratchet, so it's not going anywhere. I will be able to spin this way, and it's going to hold, hopefully, until the stud comes off. Okay, till I wear out the stud, and the whole thing should drop right off. Okay. Well, guys, I didn't have to do much. I started drilling with the pin hole. You know, I punched it, and I started with the smallest drill bit, and I don't know if you can see, that's all chewed up in there. I didn't have to go much and let go. Thank God. I thought it would be much harder than that. But I guess it was already at the tip, at the edge, and it let go. Great. Now I can take the tire off, remove the 1 1/4 inch spacer, put the new 1 1/4 inch spacer with new lug nut, with new studs, and luckily I have extra black nuts from Toyota, which I'll be replacing this one with. Great, perfect. This is great. It's shorter than what I thought. Now you can see why I didn't want to damage this wheel. It's awesome, brand new. So I need to take these out, you know, lift the car up, take the wheel out, take the spacer out, new spacers back, and put my lugs back in there, and we're good to go. Okay, I took the tire off. And as you can see, this is where the problem was, right here. Should look like this, and this, but it's chewed up, okay? And well, as you can see, this is part of the spacer, 1 1/4 inch spacer, which I've already purchase a new spacer, and I'll be replacing this with the more expensive spacer because it has better material. Okay, I've taken off the tire, and this is the spacer. I already pulled it out, but I put it back in because I forgot to turn on the camera. And here's the bad lug right here, the stud, and yeah. So here's the stud, and it's here, but right now it's not spinning. But if I put force on it with the wrench, it would spin. So this thing was loose. I could have bought just new ones, but I went in ahead and got the whole thing because they're all the same. I would have to buy 12. 6 and 6. So rather than do that, I just bought the better spacers. Okay. Instructions. Okay, after driving 50 to 100 miles, retighten. But the blah 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 I need to find out what the specs are for tightening these things. So I'll be back with you shortly. Okay fellas, the old spacer's out, the new one's in. Tied to specs. I won't tell you the specs because everyone has a different spec on their vehicle, all different kinds, so check what yours says. I did mine at 65 to 70, so it should be good to go. Okay, yeah, it comes the tire, and we're almost done with this. I think I might have to lift my car a little higher. So, okay. There you go, fellas. Tires back on. Torqued. Problem solved. The rim, as good as new. All right. This is black coated, and you really don't want to mess this up. Okay, so that's done.